What's up YouTube, this is LDS Reliance. Some of you may be unlucky enough, like I am, to have an electric water heater like you see here. And if you do, you know that this is right behind your air conditioner and heater as the #1 consumer of electricity in your home. So today I'm going to show you how to install a water heater blanket, which is a roll of insulation that goes around your water heater and lowers your electric bill. Now this is a very easy project, and really all you're going to need is some scissors or a razor blade, something to mark with, and the actual blanket itself, which you can get for between $20 and $30 depending on the size of your tank and where you get it from. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to, using the top edge of the heater, we need to wrap the blanket around it from behind and then use the Sharpie to mark where the overlap occurs in the front. So the next thing that we're going to do now that we've got that marked is we're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut off the excess off of this side. Next we're going to mark where we have access panels that we need to get to. In this case there's one on the top and one toward the bottom that we may need to get to in order to adjust the thermostat or change the heating element or something like that. So we need to still maintain access to that, so we're going to cut a slit in the insulation so that we can get access to that. And then and you also want to make sure that you avoid obstacles like this water line here and so forth. So you want to mark those out, cut those out, and then there's a piece of tape included with the kit that we're going to tape along the seam. Okay, so I have the little door cut out of the blanket, and I'm just going to use a small little piece of tape to hold that closed, a couple pieces of tape to kind of hold that closed, and then if I ever need to gain access to it, I can just peel back the tape and open it up. But it will keep it insulated and sealed in the meantime. So you'll notice that my particular blanket is a little bit short. My heater is only 50 gallons, and this particular kit says it will fit most water heaters up to 60 gallons. So I assumed that this was going to fit, and that's on me. I do have a little bit of leftover insulation. I'm going to try to wrap one more revolution around the bottom here, but I'm obviously not going to have enough. It's going to maybe leave about 6 inches down open on this. So make sure you measure the height of your unit before you do so. You'll also see on the top, well, you won't be able to see unless I put the camera up there, but the top is not insulated either. The kit said that there would be leftover material to be able to insulate the top, but that's not going to be the case. So again, this was a cheap kit. There's probably better kits that provide more material and do a little bit better job of covering most units, but this is going to be good enough for me, and it's not really a huge deal. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the bottom of this as best as I can and finish taping it up, and that's going to conclude the project. Okay, so we have this project completed, and let's talk about what we can expect from this. We need to be realistic with this type of a modification. This is a very easy, very low impact modification. It only costs you $20 to $30. You're going to recoup your cost depending on the cost of your electricity and your consumption and some other variables. You're probably going to make a return on your investment in about a year. This thing will pay for itself in 1 year's time, but you're not going to see, you know, $20 drop off of your bill every month or any crazy claims like that. So be careful of your expectations. You probably won't even notice a change because it's such a small change, and it could get lost in all kinds of other fluctuations each month. But this will help out. It will keep your water heater from having to kick on and off quite as often. And so it is definitely something that is worth doing, especially during the colder months of the year, or if you live in a place that's obviously cold. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you next time.